In this video, we'll be exploring the Roman invasion of Kush, the kingdom beyond Egypt which had claimed the head of Augustus. Let's begin by examining the kingdom of Kush. Located in modern Sudan, it was a region with a rich history dating back thousands of years, virtually to the birth of human civilization itself. But let's first rewind a bit here to see how the Romans even came into the picture in the first place. When the pair lost the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, a victorious Octavian finally established control over the whole Roman Empire. In the process, he would annex the lands of Egypt and begin to impose a new administrative regime. Cornelius Gallus was appointed as the province's first prefect. However, his ambitions drew the ire of Augustus, who had him removed and replaced by the more amenable Aelius Gallus. This new prefect would now be given orders from the emperor to undertake fresh campaigns in his name that would bring gold and glory to the empire. According to the historian Strabo, the targets would be Arabia and the kingdom of Kush. Its current ruler was a Kandake, or queen, by the name of Amanirenas, whom Strabo describes as, quote, a masculine sort of woman, blind in one eye. We know little of her rule, but from the few descriptions that remain and her following actions, it seemed that she had a fierce reputation with bold, militaristic ambitions. Around 25 BC, Amanirenas launched an expedition with some 30,000 troops against the Romans. These surged past the First Cataract, invading the region of the Thebais and attacking the three cohorts stationed there. The Kushites took Philae, then Syene, and Elephantine. The inhabitants were enslaved, the surrounding lands raided, and a statue of Augustus was even pulled down, its head reportedly being later discovered by archaeologists at the site of Meroe in 1910 under the ceremonial path which led to the Altar of Victory. Queen Amanirenas perhaps considered an assault, but resisted. She had shown her people that she was a strong ruler and convinced the Romans that she would not be ignored. This was enough of a geopolitical win for her to now send ambassadors. As a sign of the leverage she held, these were not dismissed outright by Petronius, but were actually sent ahead and given an escort to bring them all the way to Emperor Augustus himself, who was in Samos. Once there, they were given an audience and treated quite favorably. Strabo tells us that Augustus granted them everything they wished for. These were extremely favorable terms. In the end, it proved best for both powers on either side of the Nile to settle into the usual balance of power that had existed for thousands of years. The peace which followed proved prosperous to both, and the kingdom of Kush would rise to new heights as a valuable economic partner in the region.